You're a lawmaker. You're supposed to know these things. Are we going to get some form of stimulus or not?
David, great to be with you. Good to hear Kevin's reporting from Salt Lake. Here's the story from my point of view. After Nancy Pelosi dragging her feet in July and August on trying to reach a middle ground on additional COVID relief, I think the president snapped yesterday, sort of like Charlie Brown did when Lucy once again pulled the ball away to kick a field goal and he fell flat on his back. I think the president was showing his frustration yesterday. I don't think he should walk away from the table because it's his focused approach with Mitch McConnell on extending the Paycheck Protection Program, resolving the unemployment compensation issue, determine if there's support in the Senate for any additional airline support, and making sure that we have whatever public health expenses covered. These are essential to reopening our economy. So I was glad to see the president reverse course, focus on these narrow goals that the Republicans have had in Congress. And by the way, David, we have 23 Democrats who wrote the speaker last week saying her approach was wrong, her strategy was wrong, and she needed to go for a more tailored proposal.
But is that going to require essentially Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House, to really cave, if I can use that expression? Because she's been pretty adamant saying, I don't want to take this piecemeal. I don't want to just pick off some of these problems. We have other problems we need to address as well.
But here's my view. Look, I think she can spin it any way she wants to. She's a master of the Beltway spin job. She's been doing it for her whole life. But my review is, look, let's fix these things that we have agreement on in the House and Senate. It's a more narrow number. It's true. She wanted to spend $3.5 trillion. Then she moved it to $2.5 trillion. The senators are somewhere under $1 trillion, and the president's around $1 trillion. Let's target that. If we need to do more, we can come back and do more after the election or after the new year. But this PPP Paycheck Protection Program that you've covered so diligently over the last few months, and resolving the unemployment uncertainty and of two of these other issues, more flexibility for our governors, these help Americans right now, today, and that can be done with consensus.